Tamara, you're chasing a story. It's a follow-up story on parking tickets that are being issued by the Department of Environmental Protection that has people's Social Security number visible to anyone. What do you got?
Well, we brought to you the exclusive story on how the Parks Police, which is overseen by the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, were putting Social Security numbers on parking tickets and citations. We brought you that back in May. Well, we've continued to investigate, and today the ACLU has sent a letter to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection telling them that they need to stop doing this practice because it is against constitutional rights. Well, I came here to talk with Ed Barocas.
So after you brought this to our attention, we did a public records request of the DEP. We found out that the form that they used for these tickets in fact had a 9-digit field specifically for Social Security numbers. And you can see the words lightly written Social Security number in the field. So it clearly was prompting officers to put people's Social Security numbers.
Well, we were flabbergasted by the story when Tamara initially presented it because her Social Security number, with major breach of personal security, was just laying open to the public's view on her windshield. You know, this happened to how many other people that their identity could be stolen. This is such a major issue that luckily we have the ACLU now stepping in here. You
broke this story now almost a month ago. They've known about it. The director of the Department of Environmental Protection, Bob Martin, actually, if I understand this, apologized to you and said, you know what, this only happened a few times.
Any minor issues, we've gone back and verified with our park police what the process is and just verified how they're going to handle that going forward. So we've taken care of your issue.
Essentially leading you to believe that this wasn't a regular practice and didn't happen again. Ed, maybe it's a good question for you as a legal analyst. Why would they be doing this, and have they been cooperative with your requests?
We just sent the letter to them demanding that they remove all Social Security numbers from their database and to retrain all officers, and in fact to investigate why in the first place they would create a form that asked officers to obtain people's Social Security numbers.
Tamara, thank you. Ed Barocas, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time and expertise.
So I just received an email from New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection spokesperson Larry Raganese. He states that they only found 5 cases where Social Security numbers were put on tickets, that they resolved that problem, they retrained the officer who was responsible for that mistake. He also goes on to say that putting Social Security numbers on tickets is never an acceptable practice, and that they will continue to investigate this further. They would also be willing to talk with the ACLU if they have found tickets to resolve that problem. So I'm going to keep you updated on this. You can find more on my Twitter page at Chasing Tamara and also on our Facebook page at Chasing New Jersey.